Alright, in this video I'm going to be installing a Korky universal fill valve in my Kohler toilet, and that is because this Kohler toilet does not flush very well. It'll flush and then it won't refill, and then you have to jiggle the handle inside the tank. So I'm going to put this Korky one in, see if it helps. It does come with a bag of parts. I don't use all the parts in it because it's a universal fit. It really depends on the type of toilet you have. So first thing I'm going to do is flush the toilet, and you can see it flushes and then it doesn't really refill. So this is the point where you'd have to go into the back of the tank and jiggle the handle on the Kohler fill valve. I'm not going to do that this time. What I'm going to do is turn off the water, and I'm just going to disassemble this fill valve. So I'll now flush one more time with the water turned off, make sure I get as much water out of the back of the tank as I can. And then I'm going to disconnect the water line from the fill valve. So nothing should come pouring out of the tank at this point. However, the next thing I take off, I am going to go get a receptacle to catch the water. And it's a good time to make sure that that hose is still good and the gaskets are still good. You are supposed to replace them every time you remove them, but I'm not going to do that. So now I'm going to take off the Kohler fill valve. It has a nylon nut that comes off, and then once you start shaking it, it should dump all the water out of the back. And I am just using this juice jug to catch all the water, and it is about the perfect size for the amount of water that comes out. And just a point of note, if you come to my house, I would not recommend drinking out of the juice jugs. Now, removing the old valve is pretty simple. There's just one rubber hose to remove, and then everything pretty much lifts out. Pretty simple, that's about all there is to it. Now, I am going to put this universal fill valve in, and I am going to have to size it. So then turning and extending the lower portion, you can adjust it for the size. And I'm going to adjust it until the fill line on that valve is level with the overflow line on the toilet. Once you're happy that the fill line on the valve is level with the overflow line on the toilet, you do need to lock the lower portion in place. There are lines on the upper portion of the valve that indicate that it's actually locked in place, but to ensure it's locked, you just need to turn the bottom portion until it clicks into place. Now, this nylon washer is very similar to the one that comes stock on the Kohler toilets. It has writing on it that says this side up, so you shouldn't be able to mess it up. And then I'm going to use my right hand to hold the valve so it doesn't start spinning in the tank. And I'm going to use just my hand to tighten up that nylon nut. So no special tools really required at this point. In fact, it says just to use hand tight and not crank it down with wrenches. And then I'm going to install the water line. Same deal, just hand tight. And again, it is advised to change that flexible hose. But like I said, I'm not going to do that this time. Now, there is new rubber hose that comes with the universal fit. I probably should have just left the old one on and reused it, but instead of doing that, I did cut this one down to length, and then I just install it. So real simple. I just took a rough measurement of how long I wanted it, cut it with the side cutters, and then installed it. And now that everything's tightened up and put in place, I'll just turn the water on and make sure that nothing is leaking. That's really the most important thing in this whole process, is to ensure that there's no leaks before you walk away and let the toilet do its own thing. And you can see that it stopped filling just before the overflow, so the height is set fairly well. And what I'm going to do is one practice flush here, make sure everything's working and functioning well, and then I'm going to let the toilet sit for about 10 minutes to ensure that the bowl is completely filled. And then I'm going to take a pencil and mark the highest point of the water in the toilet bowl. Once that's done, I'm going to flush the toilet one more time, and the intent is to make sure that the toilet bowl fills up at the same speed as the tank. Now, in my case, it's going to fill at the exact time, so I'm not going to do any adjustments, but on this Korky universal fit fill valve, there is a little dial where you can change the flow rate between the tank and the bowl so that they actually fill at the same time. Like I said, I don't make any adjustments, but if I was going to, the valve is right there. So super simple job. I would say 20 to 30 minutes most, and you can get this done. And it's much better than having to constantly wiggle the arm on your Kohler toilet. Anyway, thanks for checking out my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.